Welcome to Loleventvods. Watch the highlights of today's First Stand 2025 matchup.
To be the answer. I think it can be a really good matchup for the Aurora just because you have that range.
Trading patterns, but here's another look. Max rangey.
The level 4 was really crucial. That level difference along with the electrocute proc, giving Zeka the opportunity.
Really good for Peanut in that type of situation as Zeka just says, all right, thank you very much. Orbital Laser now locked in with the stolen Leona ulti. Vladdy shoves him back a little bit here. Peanut is going to clear a ward away, but Targamas wants to flash follow. Zeka's in danger, and Vladdy gets one back. KC are on the board.
And it seemed like Yike wasn't that interested in following. He thought that it would just be a bit of chip damage, but it ended up turning into something much more. And Vladdy, crucially, gets a kill back for himself.
Nicely done from KC. Now they're going to try to transition this into a follow-up grub take. Yike with the smite, ready for the first one, secures at least that, and now starts to back away as Delight is nearby. Viper is also rotated up. Peanut with the smite to secure the first grub for his side, and it looks like Yike is saying, all right, we're not going to fight for this anymore. Backs away from that. Kana and Zeka will pass one another like ships in the night down here towards that bottom side river as the third Void Grub is stolen away. Callista's managed to grab it, and now KC's got more men. Viper's got to try to get out as he flashes back over the pit, but it's not going to matter. Kana's in hot pursuit. Viper gets knocked the wrong way, but he's still living. And Kay, a really just uncareful path through the mid lane that got him caught now as the chains of corruption from Viper set it up for the slam into the wall from Delight. One more shot from Viper gets it done with a rain of arrows. HLE tie it, however, missing a little bit of the follow-up damage, but does tag him with a weirding. A teleport showing up as HLE getting back away. Delight in some danger, gonna get cooked up by Kana as Peanut heads all the way out of town. Ball breaker ready to charge up, go right back in against him, but Vladdy has arrived here with the Weaver's Wall. Kana still in danger, flash in, coming out from Zeus. Another TP is about to arrive. Very low HP on Peanut, but the feat of warfare is gonna be claimed by HLE as Peanut holds.
But they end up getting a kill onto Targamas, and looks like they're gonna have to concede at the very least some of the grubs.
All right, first grub secured by KC. Peanut hanging out on the back side of the pit. Second one, Yike should have this one taken care of as well. That's already 4 for the side of KC, and it looks like it's gonna be a 5-to-1 grub split for Karmine Corp.
Okay, so
super close, 12 minutes in.
Certainly is. I mean, you can see the CS discrepancy in the top lane matchup as,
Zeka jumping in after Vlad. He takes a ton of damage. Has to back away from it, but does force the flash out of the KC mid laner.
Crazy that Zeka can play with that kind of HP.
Just Yike wanted to check and see. Immediately ejected though, and Delight flashes forward, ready to slam Vladdy back into the turret. HLE surgically precise with it. Immediately get there, man. That's the punish on the lack of flash.
The Dragon going to be started off. Sylas still in the top side. He wants to tick over to level 11, which he should be able to get off this wave. There's the level up. Has the TP. Doesn't have the TP available. I stand corrected. I think that HLE are just going to have to concede this one, and instead they'll trade it for that top tower. Not sure exactly how low that tower is, but given that KC have committed their members on the bot side, now they have to set this up.
Backing away now. It is a 4-man effort from KC moving towards the tier 1. Targamas dropping everything here on Zeus as Yike is ready to jump in immediately here with a crescent sweep. Knocks him back. Beautifully done. KC got one, and they're gonna get the second.
2 kills. And now the Herald being started off. I think KC are a little too late to contest this play, and I think wisely, because you think about all the time they spent on that last play.
Yeah.
Committing to this would just be a little bit too much.
Yeah, I feel like trying to go to the Rift Herald at this point is just conga lining in there when it's probably already been claimed, so a wise decision, as it looks like everybody is coming to town to scrap for Drake number 3. It'll be Soul Point if KC gets it, and that would be absolutely huge. But HLE wants to stop it. Zeka wants to go over the wall, but he misses the second part of the E. The Dragon's down to 1,300, but it ain't dead yet. Secured by Peanut, and Targamas is down. HLE, they get the objective, +1. Taking the tier 1 turret of HLE. Now some more trouble for KC, as Yike once again, you said it, Vedius. Delight has a bead drawn on this guy, and there's the kill going over to Zeus, as Kana keeps retreating. Zeus tags him with a weirding. Targamas can't get in there with a Zenith Blade. Up another kill. They get the first kill on Yike this game, and with the enemy jungler down, Otacon is the target for the first seed from Korea.
You can see how such a small mistake can be colossal in the face of Hanwha Life. They collapse so quickly as 5 on the top side of the map. KC are going to struggle to answer this as Zeka acts as gatekeeper.
Yeah, Zeka not afraid to jump in, immediately force Kana away. Zeka knows that he has the stolen Crescent Guard as well.
All 5 members setting their sights on mid lane. They collapse onto Kalist. He has nowhere to go because Delight is covering his flank. It's just, he has no options. He thinks that he's safe.
And his team is. Nobody doing anything too crazy just yet. Still 15 seconds until the Drake spawns. Zek with the absconded duck, jumping in right on top of Vladdy. Hits him with the chains. Vladdy with a flash out. Zeka with a flash in. A little bit more damage required. Stasis from Vladdy ain't gonna do a damn thing. And Zeka puts him in the ground. But the follow-up from KC. Targamas wants to try to stop the recall. At least get something from the HLE mid laner. But Zeka's not gonna stand for that. He wants to stay and fight because he knows the rest of KC is coming to try to stop him. The abscond duck is not getting away.
Results in the kill, and now KC looking for a bit of a fight.
Yeah, they dive in on top of Peanut, do a ton of damage, but not enough to kill him just yet. He'll finally burn down. There to Kana on the rumble. Viper forced a flashback over the wild now too, as a slam into the wall. Delight's going in after Yike, but he can't quite find him. HLE losing men left, right, and center. KC, ding, 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 we got a winner. 3 dead.
Zeka and Zeus that are still alive. The TP gonna have to come through from Kana as he quickly goes back to base.
Oh, there goes your Baron. If they can manage to pull that off, then damn, it doesn't work out. But that's what you gotta go for. Kana trying to take his own red buff. Peanut immediately ready to jump in, goes for the ball breaker. I feel like when I watch Zeus play Aurora, the champ loses half his HP, but he also returns half of the health bar of Zeus as the cost. The Aurora finding his way all the way out. Yike, Targamas, and Vladdy. KC stepping up. They don't want to allow their opponents to take this for free. Delight misses the ulti. That could be huge. Zeus jumps in. Yike here from the front line. Low health bars on HLE. Into the back line goes Zeka. He wants to kill Nicholas. He needs a little bit more damage to fight, and he finally got the shutdown. The Ezreal's dead. Leona joins them. HLE got 2, and they aren't done yet. Peanut continuing the chase after Yike. Xin Zhao does not have a lot of defensive mechanisms to get away from this one. Peanut with the smite to slow him down. And this kill is going to be desynced critically from the rest. Zeka stealing Kana's ultimate, jumping in on top of him. Kana with the stasis manages to outplay.
KC control over the mid wave. They're even going to secure the dragon while they're at it. This won't be Soul, as both teams are 2-2 apiece. Targamas has already lost half his...
Oh, and the stolen Leona ulti to stun him back up. Now Kalist has to flash over the wall to try to stay safe as Zeus is zoning everybody away yet again. KC, health bars rocked
away
back
from Yike throughout this game. Level 17, Zeka.
Zeka in some trouble now. He is level 17. He steals the Xin Zhao ulti to try to make the fight more manageable. Gives him enough effective HP to survive. Now Zeus jumping in with Between Worlds. Immediately kills Kalist. Right back on top of the other side for kill number 2. Peanut keeping everybody else locked down. And KC scatter. There is no way to stop the HLE war machine now. They pick up the...
HLE collapse. Every single time a member of their team is in danger, they're either getting something else on the map or they are there to support them. 5-man unit, keeping their mid laner alive, will win the fight. They have the Baron. It feels like it's a matter of time. Viper has so much poke available. And Zeus, good ulti.
Yeah, finds Yike. They chunk him out by half. Also, Yike with the Edge of Night makes it so hard. Viper with the Edge of Night, so hard to engage on this guy.
I mean, Kalist does do a lot of damage, but I feel like that Viper just does more.
Yeah, it's pretty tough, man. It is an 8,000 gold lead now for HLE. Zeus goes Between Worlds. Vladdy's gonna get caught. Weirding isn't enough to kill him, but he's forced to go gold, and Peanut ready to jump back in with a ball breaker. Mistimes it, but it don't matter. Zeus unstoppable as HLE take the first inhibitor in the bottom lane. Now they'll put their attention in mid, looking for the second. Another Chains of Corruption flies out, does not connect. KC scrambling to defend 4 versus 5. Vladdy's still dead for another 40 seconds. KC making their entry, trying to stop this, trying to hold HLE off. Peanut's burning low, but Zeus has already grabbed another kill. It'll be a 1-for-1 at least, as Kana and Kalist need more firepower. Yike buying a little bit of time here on the front line as Delight jumps in and trades his life for Yike. Vladdy's still got 20 seconds left before he respawns, and Zeus grabs a double kill. Kalist falls, and that'll do it. HLE take game 1.
I mean, It was a bit scrappy. There were a lot of skirmishes, but ultimately, Hanwha Life show their dominance. An impressive display from the first seed of LCK.